Gale, would you like to talk a little more about the Cities for CEDAW movement as a way to strengthen this collaboration?
I will. I will. First, I'd like to welcome Dr. Eileen Davis Jerome, who's joining us from the great state of Florida, who has a lot to say about this and who has forged a terrific CEDAW initiative. So glad you could join us.
Thank you. Sorry I missed that link, but
Oh,
I did get it this time. Thank you
oh,
so
good,
much.
good. Um, uh, I think Elahe made such a gracious, a very strong justification for the work, the CEDAW work. So I would like to move on to something more the next level, which is to say, how can we do CEDAW work under these conditions of the shock waves we were experiencing? And I'll just echo back to Gutierrez, the Secretary General, who said a year or two ago, we have to push back against the pushback. This year, he is saying it is immoral, it is unprecedented, and we must stop it. And we must stop it together. I don't think anything could be clearer than that as a message from the United Nations Secretary General to us, because we're in the field, we're on the ground, we do the work. And so I just want to make 5 points here to get us started and looking toward the future of CEDAW work. So if you look at the picture of where we are in 10 years, we've just celebrated 10th anniversary of Cities for CEDAW as an initiative that is now, as Elahi says, a movement. How can we do this work? It was always challenging working on the ground with officials and building coalitions. It has always been difficult. But now it is more hazardous. Now it is more purposefully opposed. So we have to be more intentional. So I want to make 2 comments about intentionality and solidarity. Is we gathered together some 3 dozen or so key players um, who have demonstrated CEDAW work in the past and who now will be part of our cadre of people going forward. It is time to come together. So we want to say we can work in our different areas, but we must come together and create an ethos of sisterhood and of solidarity in ways we have never done before. And I'd like to allude to the symbol of the Olympic rings. They're all different colors, they're different sovereign nations, but they converge, they touch each other and to make a whole. And so that symbol, I think, needs to serve us well. And we need to create a new CEDAW logo for that, because I think we cannot do all of the CEDAW work, human rights work on the ground without coming together in a more intentional and focused way, purposeful, and also with the enthusiasm that we know we're on the right side of history. We have to remember that. So I'm exhorting, this is rather than an overview of CEDAW, this is more of an exhortation to say, please let's step out of our very nice silos. They're all doing good work, but we have to find a rationale, a justification for coming together. And I'm going to allude to one of my favorite poets and activists, Audre Lorde, who says, gotta get a backbone, gotta have a backbone. And we have to work stronger to stand up to the incursions and the distress that we're experiencing on the grassroots level for women and girls, because they are very focused on the other side. So this was to start a series of conversations, maybe through the summer into the fall, that we can come together and find ways that we can be joined in our mission, in our focus, sharing a little bit more than we have before, and find that at the end of this period, when we come out of this dark period, we have really got something to look back on and be proud of for women and girls. Thank you.
Thank you, Gail. So, Yeah, I hear you saying, the opponents are more organized. It's all CEDAW, working on CEDAW has always been more difficult, but now the opposition has worked very hard to organize and oppose us. And we need to counter with an intentional focus and create a new ethic of solidarity. Thank you very much, Gail. Thank you very much.